Hey everyone, welcome to Sketchaday Live. It is I, Spencer. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. As always, staying healthy. Oh my goodness, what a surge it's been. There's a lot of people I know right now that are sick. So hopefully you're not. I had my own scare myself. Been tested a couple times. I shouldn't say scare, but we'll just say moment of concern. Moment of concern. So yeah. Sorry. Little message there. So yeah, I had my own little moment of concern. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time, once again, this is Sketch Day. Hey Mandar. Hello, hello. Do me a favor and leave a comment if you enjoy the stream. Even if you don't enjoy the stream, leave a comment. Be like, you suck. Lotion your hands. Those are some of the comments I used to get back in the day. All right, let's do some warm-ups. I'm just going to sketch robots today. It's Sci-Fi Sunday. I haven't done this in a minute. Straight up sci-fi. So I have to practice for a little bit of a presentation I'm going to be giving anyways. So I figure I might as well do some double duty. All right. But if you have any suggestions, ideas, as I'm drawing, you want me to change something, let me know. Happy to do that as well. I'm going to put my phone in do not disturb mode here. Focus. Sleep. I'm going to put it on sleep mode so no one will bug me. Man, yesterday I tried to take a nap and then I got a phone call right in the middle of the nap. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Okay, here we go. Once again, shout out to the patrons and channel members. Thank you for your continued support. Much appreciated. Oh, let me get my regular paper. We are not prepared. But I'll wait for a few more people to show up. Looks like we got a slow trickle today. Slow trickle. Let me know where you're watching from, what you're excited about this year, if you've watched anything cool. I just finished the series Yellow Jackets. I hope they do a season 2. It's pretty good. I think I might start Billions or Succession. I think I'm going to start Succession. See how that goes. Anyhow, let's warm up with some straight lines here. It's been a minute since I've actually done these. I've been busy 3D printing my butt off. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to be learning Blender, hopefully doing some streams. Just as I sit and learn that and learn ZBrush as well. So it should be a good time. Should be a good time. Maybe I'll even install Blender live. Station 11. Okay. From Grown Woman Gamer. What's up? What's up? Getting ready for a new week. A new week? W-E-E-K or W-E-A-K? Seriously. Hey, Applejacks. Hey, yo. What's up? What's up? We're just starting real chill here. Had the numbers go up and down on the stream, so I don't want to bust out the hot stuff just yet, So we'll do our usual warm-ups, but I am gonna be drawing robots today. That's my plan. I'm gonna be using pen and marker. I bought some new markers, so we'll use those. I got tired of not having enough gray markers, so I bought a set of gray markers for the show. Once again, thank you to the patrons, channel members for your continued support. If you haven't gotten a reward or your reward yet for signing up, let me know. Oh, you do a Poskas. I thought you meant podcast. I was like, oh, you have a podcast. That's cool. That's cool. Station 11. I'm gonna write that down. I gotta write that down somewhere so I don't forget. Station 11. I also love cheesy sci-fi movies. Like, I will watch a cheesy sci-fi movie any day, anytime. Like, Well, for the most part. I mean, you know, if it's a B sci-fi movie, I'll watch it. If it's C, not so much. One of the greatest sci-fi movies, though, I will say, since we're on the topic here, one of the greatest, I think, is Starship Troopers. I think it's pretty phenomenal. And Neil Patrick Harris apparently does not age ever. Doesn't age ever. So there's that. Okay, my son did a little Lego robot today. And I'm not going to trace over it, but I'm going to use it. Hey, thanks, Applejacks. Much appreciated. You know, there's a topic I could talk about, helping each other. Man, I'm going to go off on a tangent on that one in a minute. Let's see. What was I looking up again? Autocorrect. Man, now I forgot. Oh, well. Oh, well. Blessings to you, too, Latrice. Latrice, one of our OG supporters. Solid as always. Like, seriously? Anything you need, man. I got you. Latrice has been a patron for, I think, what, 2 years now? A little over 2 years. In uncertain times, one of those who came through and was like, you know what? I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. Okay, supporting each other. You know, it doesn't have to do specifically with race. I'll front load my conversation saying that. But there is something to be said about supporting those who historically have not had that support. 100%. And I'm with you there, Applejacks. Something I try to do as well. So I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try and be a bit more precise and fastidious with my sketches today. And like I said, we're going to do some robots. If I remember what I was doing with my phone, I'll do it. But oh, that's what it was. The picture of the Lego. Now I remember. Now I remember. Okay, let's see. Where are you at? Where are you at? I swear I took a picture of this. Okay. I'll show you because it's pretty cool what he did. It's definitely not something I would typically do. So that's one of the reasons I want to use it as inspiration. Let's see here. Let's open these bad boys up. So yeah, this is one of the Lego things he did. It's like this robot that has these arms, and it's an unusual form, not something I would typically do, almost like a little gorilla almost, but I like the shape quite a bit. You know, it's got this like canopy or teepee profile to it. So I'm going to use that as inspiration for one of the robots I do today. I told him I would, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Legos are a fun way, if you haven't done it before, to even mock up ideas. If you have enough pieces, if you have enough variety, you can pretty much come up with a rough representation of what you want to do and then make it happen. Anyhow, as I was saying, Latrice, one of the OG supporters, thank you. Much appreciated. Much love to you. Stream is on the struggle bus today. But it's all good. Okay, let's do some ellipses. I'm gonna try and not waste any paper. My third 3D printer got held up, and I should get it tomorrow. It'll be about an 8-hour build. I don't know if I'd say it's fun, but I've done it twice now. So I kind of know what I'm doing. In fact, on my second 3D printer build, I mean, I could live stream that, but that might be boring. I don't know if y'all would enjoy that or not. But on my second build, I pinched a thermistor cable for what's called the hot end. That's the part that heats up the filament or that plastic cord that goes into the printer, melts it, and then it squeezes it out like a glue gun. I pinched that, and so the temperature reading was off and the printer was going crazy. That was not fun because it was in the middle of doing my Lego stuffs, my block people. That was a little stressful. All right. So yeah, I got some new markers. Like I said, we're gonna bust these out today. These are the Ohuhu gray markers. I don't know why this is in here. What is this for? If you're coloring on thin paper, please put this pad between coloring sheets to prevent any bleed through. That's interesting. I don't need that. But it comes with a bunch of different grays. So I'm excited to have that. I'm going to use that today. What is this? Little tester card. It's just one card, which is interesting. But this set of markers is about $36, I think. Something like that. Let's see. Ohuhu gray. Yeah, $37 now. You know how prices are on Amazon. They fluctuate. They change from day to day. That is if you shop on Amazon. Some people don't, but those are the Ohuhu markers. I'm going to close this vent. It's getting really hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Ooh. All right, let some cool air in. Okay, a couple warm-up cars, and then I will do the robot. Maybe I should do warm-up robots. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, you got that set too? Cool. Let's do some... It's been a while since I've done any sort of robot, actually. So usually just kind of start with some sort of scribble here. You can pull details out as we go. I guess it depends on if you want to go super clean or not. I did say I was going to try and be clean, so... Just knock some of the rust off here. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've done any sort of robot. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do a ball joint right here. So these are just the warm-up sketches. We'll do some real stuff in a minute. Can I do a four-legged robot? Yes, I can do a four-legged robot. Absolutely. These are just some warm-up scribbles, though. We'll add some marker in a minute. Just some light marker, not like full-on render marker. Oh yes, music brought to you by Paul Sohi. Shout out to Paul. Thanks for putting these together. And yours truly as well. produced a few. I need to get back into it though. So yeah, if you have any good TV show recommendations, let me know. I'm gonna be working on a big project the next few weeks, and I like to watch TV while I'm working. It's a thing. Is it snowing here? No, the weather's been really weird. So I'm out west in Utah for those who don't know, and it's been really weird. Like the grass isn't even jaundiced, as my son said. I'm like, who are you? Who uses that word? But he was like, Dad, isn't it weird? The grass isn't even jaundiced yet. Like, what? How do you even know that word? You're 11. Well, he's not even 11 yet, actually. He's like, he's in that weird time of year where he's almost 11, so I want to say 11, but he's not 11. Anyhow, no snow here. Unseasonably warm. Really, really weird. Also, I didn't upload right after the stream last time, those sketches, but I did take care of it during the week. So if you want to see the sketches from last show and you're a Patreon or channel member, those are available. If you need the Google Drive link, just let me know. I got you. So this warm up here is basically what I would do with gray marker, you know, nice and loose, and then come over with something else. You know, maybe it's holding something like a pipe for some reason. So yeah, just a quick little warm up here. Snowstorm in Boston. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that the Northeast is getting pummeled. Pummeled a bit. All right, I had a request for a 4-legged robot. Let me think. 4-legged robot. I mean, usually I'll do either. This is just a box, but I'll do something like this, or I'll do like a robot like this. But I'm trying to think, if I were doing 4 legs, what other way could I do these 4 legs? What if it has 3 legs in front and 1 in the back? Just thinking a little creatively here. So 3 legs in front and 1 that's a wheel in the back or something. That could be interesting. I've got followers. I'm convinced that YouTube's just burying stuff at this point. So, but thanks, Muhammad. I appreciate the thought. Maybe I just need to be more consistent. I don't know. I've tried that too, and that didn't pan out. I will say, not this week, but the next week I'll be on Adobe Live. I'm going to be doing character sketching. So sketching characters, but I think the theme I'm going to go with is robots as characters. Because that's what I do. So yeah, you got 4 legs. 1, 2, 3. And then this little wheel in the back. That's an interesting robot, dude. Oh yeah, I did promise some gray markers, so let's do that. But another four-legged, which I've done before. Could do something like this. I'll just throw a couple quick part lines on here. Oh, I confused my legs, but it's all good. It is all good. So yeah, these are just warm-up sketches, guys. I'm not being too careful or serious here. Just getting the juices flowing. And then the other one, like I said, that I do sometimes is kind of the, what would you call this? The big dog. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. I'm glad you like. Sorry, it's hard to understand, but I appreciate you watching. Yeah, so like those big dog, what do you call those? The Boston Dynamics robots. Do something like that. Isn't it something like this? They have like a little weird head hand. It's not really a head, it's like another arm that comes out. What if that could tuck away though? That'd be interesting. Maybe it goes into that spot. You know, flips up, goes in. Something like that. All right, let's try these new gray markers out. I'm gonna use green gray. Green gray, something I wouldn't normally use or have used. Just to add some depth here. This isn't marker paper either, so I don't want to waste my marker necessarily. Just get some shadows. And if you do it right, you can immediately set up, you know, and have a light source. Like that. So even just a little marker like that can help pop things a little bit. Do the same thing here. Maybe a bit more of a part break, material break. All right, just even that light marker will help add some depth to your sketch page. I wonder if they changed their formula. The markers smell a little different. All right, just like that. Okay, so I think I'll do 2 robots. And like I said, my son had this really cool Lego thing that he did. This really cool Lego thing. Okay, there we go. That's just on my kitchen counter, but I like the shape. It's really interesting. I'm not gonna do the robot doing anything in particular, but I'm just gonna use this as inspiration to see what I can come up with. And so I'm gonna use the gray marker method to kind of rough something out, because when in doubt, rough it out, right? And then and work light until you get it right, and add those details in. Okay. Let's go. Sorry, keep getting messages. Then they changed the color code names to, I don't know. But I have like yellow gray, warm gray, green gray, blue gray, cool gray, and neutral gray. a lot of grays going on here. So to do this though, I need to use a very light gray. So I'm gonna use, let's just use neutral gray 2, which for some reason is CG020. It's really weird. CG020. Actually, maybe I'll use, and then they have cool gray 2. Yeah, I'll just use this cool gray. How do I want to do this? Let's do it this way. Okay, so general shape of my son's robot, something like this, right? General shape. Kind of this pyramid look. So we can thumbnail it out and then maybe do the main guy over here. So it's thumbnail. Just probably have some body here, and then somebody that you used to know. Pelvis, and then some sort of leg thing going back, I guess. His has this like forearm thing going on, and then the head was like down here, down in here. But maybe I'll do the legs. Yeah, this is interesting. I'll have to figure this out. And this is why thumbnails are important, people. Thumbnails and working light, so you can kind of figure stuff out as you go. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening here, but let's see if we can make some sense of it with a pen. All right, so head. You know, there's sometimes I'm working with pen. I don't know if you do this, where I'm so used to working digitally sometimes that I want to like zoom in. This is one of those instances where I initially was like, I just want to zoom in here on this thumbnail and see if I can make some sense of it. All right, I like that the joint he has is like up here. I'm going to make that a little bit wider. And then he's got like this kind of plate for the legs, or the arm here. I'm going to add these little digits. I'm resisting the temptation to change this too much, but inspiration, right? maybe there's something up here and comes down. And then back into the pelvis down here now. You know what this is starting to feel like? It's starting to feel like maybe there's a tail on this guy, almost insect-like. And then there's like the legs back here or something. That feels kind of cool. I could do something with that. Then it's a bit more. There's like a theme to it. You know, these two nodules could be similar or something. That makes a little more sense. All right, so I'm liking this thumbnail. All right, feels pretty good. Of course, we'll have to get perspective. You know, we'll have to fix the perspective there on all of this, but that's not a big deal. It's just aesthetically now, I want to make sure there's a theme going on. Let's see. So yeah, I like this kind of, so from the side it might look like this or something. We've got these two kind of nodules or something going on. It feels pretty cool. But maybe this leg needs to be a bit more out and then back. It's more insect-like. I don't know. We'll see how that goes in the bigger sketch here. And then I'm digging this part of the leg, so what I'm imagining is something like this. And then you've got, you know, these digits. That are kind of sticking out. So, I'm liking this shape. So now I got to figure out, how do I take this shape and apply it somewhere else? Like maybe it's up here. You know? So when I'm designing something, I like to try and, if possible, take elements that are working and place them elsewhere on the design. Maybe it's the back here or these shapes. So then you get something a bit more holistic anyways. All right, let's go. So just kind of working out the main design here. Just add some elements. And now I want the head to kind of oh, this is kind of cool. See, sometimes you find interesting things. Like look at this line now, how it like kind of defines the design, but it's actually just a little cover. And obviously it's not going to be consistent in every angle, right? But you get this nice interplay of a line, and then the head can go under here. Right, I'll just do a little typical little eye sensor thing, maybe with some attachments, maybe with some cables or something. And then this shape, like I had in my thumbnail, can go back or something. So you get that nice interplay of shapes. Nods and pretends to understand. What I mean is here, so I've got this line, right? This like shoulder blade thing that I added. So now I have a shape that effectively, from the top view, looks something like this. But then there's a pivot point here. So in 3D, you may not get this same flow right here, but you do get a nice effect at certain points or angles. Pardon me. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Maybe that makes a little more sense, maybe not, but in any case, we're just working with gray marker to start here. Okay. Just kind of trying to, there we go. Trying to get like a nice angle on these legs so they kind of come in a little bit. And then let's go down a bit more here. And then I had these legs, so like so. The cool thing about robots, particularly if you're choosing like a more static view, is it's actually fairly easy to mirror the design left to right. Right, so all I have to do is do it the way I want on one side, and then I just look across and repeat on the other side. All right, you have to adjust the perspective a little bit, but it's not as hard as you might think. All right, you can even project lines across if you want. Yeah, so now I'm digging this a lot more now. All right, we can have these legs come up and then back. Well, see that the short back legs are like tripping me up. They're like seriously tripping me up. Did I upload the music from the show to the Google Drive? I thought I was going to. I'm not sure if I did. Let me check here. As another perk, because a few people have asked me. Oh no, I haven't yet. Okay, I'm gonna make a new folder, and after the stream, I will upload all the show music for you guys, and y'all can listen to it. Yeah, something about the short leg here is bugging me. So I'm gonna think about this for a minute and see, and then I'm gonna adjust a little bit here as well, because my son's Lego has a bit more of an exaggerated look to it. I really liked that look, that gesture. Or maybe I just go with the like super short legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. That shape. Right there will be the back. I'll be back. All right, questions. What are y'all doing in the new year? What's new with you? What are you excited about? What do you hope for? I asked this last time, but I don't know if everyone was on the show. So, since we're going with something insect-like, I'm just gonna add a couple little. Now it's starting to feel like something from District 9 a little bit. Do you remember that movie, District 9? Any of you guys watch that? Starting to feel a little District 9. Man, I just love sci-fi movies. I really do. Something about them. Always have. Also, if you have any questions for me about anything, could be about life. Don't ask me about dating. I suck at that. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Gonna try and get buff. Oh, nice, Nixon. Okay, the trick to getting buff: lots of protein. You're okay. So I'll tell you a funny story. I hired a trainer. Whoa, 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 whoa! Applejacks, Applejacks, hold up, hold up. Did everyone see what Applejack said? Reading a book a week? Are you serious? Or you just trolling me? Because that is incredible. I can't even imagine what that would be like. Reading a book a week? That's like wild to me. All right, I'm introducing a little break in the arm here because I think it would have to have some articulation. So there's this little line here, and then maybe I'll have some guts going through. All right. Can't forget our shoulder blade piece. Yeah, now that's looking good right there. That line. Hello, Arnav. How you doing? How you doing? All right, like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful, thoughtful with this larger sketch. Always takes a little extra love, a little extra care. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. I will say I suck at reading. I do. It's not really my jam. I've tried. I'm more of an audiobook person, which for a hardcore reader, I understand is not necessarily. That doesn't count. Does it count? I need to get back into it though. I'm more of a nonfiction reader. So if I'm gonna spend time reading something, I'd rather it be nonfiction than fiction, because I want to learn stuff. That's how I am. So yeah, with the I mean, many of you have seen me do this before, but maybe some of you haven't. If you just take your gray marker and block things out, then you can come back in with a pen and basically get it the way you want. All right, so introduce any surface changes, design changes, whatever you want. But yeah, it definitely has a District 9 vibe now. But that line, right, I'm still trying to maintain this line here, and then it would come back like so, and then on the other side. So you get that nice continuity going. And so now, like cables and stuff, I can sketch that in. Just like that. I was watching Cowboy Bebop on Netflix, and then I saw that they're not renewing it, and so I'm like, I'm not gonna waste time watching this if they didn't renew it. So frustrating. Sometimes I hate that about Netflix. They do everything based on how the show performs. And if it doesn't perform well enough, then they just cancel it immediately. Physical books force me to sit still. That's good. That's good. I'm totally ADHD. I have not been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I am. It's like my weakness and my superpower at the same time. Let's see. Sleep more. I've been trying to sleep more too. I don't know about you guys, but I am a morning person through and through. Through and through. Absolute morning person. And I struggle at night. You know, friends want to hang out, whatever. But I really do struggle. Man, I need to make more music. For a minute, I was making a song every day. I need to get back to that. I feel like it's hard to kind of kickstart after the new year sometimes. This year has been challenging for me personally so far, to just be like, yeah, let's go. Let's start up. It's just really hard. Thank you. These are some symbols that mean something to me, and then I've got a sculptopus. I'm getting another one soon right here. For my mama. I don't know that she would appreciate that per se, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And then I'll tell her, hey, I got this for you. See what she says. All right, what are we? Oh, 51 minutes. Man, I swear I do this every single time. Always overestimate how long something's gonna take. And then I mess up. So apologies. So usually with a sketch like this, sorry, it's a little bit high. Usually with a sketch like this, I'll create some focus, emphasis, detail up front here. And then just like a photograph, you know, that whole thing of bokeh or bokeh, however you say it. I'll kind of focus and have the most detail in a specific place and then fade out. So not only does that help you work faster, but it also gives you some depth, even if you're just doing pen with a little bit of marker. All right, so a little trick you can use. What tattoo will I get for my mama? Okay, her middle name is Hope. So that yeah, her middle name is Hope. I won't go into details, but she's had some health things this year. So I'm gonna get a tattoo that says Hope. I still have to design it. I have my artist picked. Actually, a friend of mine is gonna do it. And I keep telling her, yeah, I'll come up and we can get it done. She lives up in the mountains, has her own little studio, but I haven't gone up there yet. So yeah, this leg here, I'll make a bit more pronounced, detailed, you know, line weight and all of that. I may get the letters DRAW on my fingers. I'm trying to decide if that's something I want to live with forever or not. So that's the thing with tattoos, you know. Although I will say, as a black man, makes me want to watch Get Out again. Black man. As a black man, my tattoos are very subtle usually. Unless they're on camera like this, then they kind of show up more. I actually forget they're there most of the time until someone reminds me. So thanks, Introvert Doodles. And yes, this is Sci-Fi Sunday, sketchaday.com. Doing a robot here. Kind of warming up for the stream I have coming up with Adobe next week. Signed up to do that, so I'll share the link as always. So don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note. There's this little belly. Don't worry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Be happy. We lost Sidney Poitier this year. Was it this year? Yeah, beginning of the year. R.I.P. Betty White as well. Okay, I totally messed up the inside here, but it's okay. It's going to be dark anyways. It's supposed to be flat and then go this way. See, it's like the mirror. That's what we're trying to do here. Left to right, mirror. Maybe I'll add some mechanical junks through there. On both of these. Man, light stream today, but it's all good. It's all good. We can hang out. We'll make it special just for us. Let's see. Okay. Man, I gotta wrap the stream up. I've got some delicious Indian food to eat for lunch. I'm excited. You guys like Indian food? By that I mean Americanized Indian food. You know, I'm sure Indian food in India tastes totally different. I'm sure it's amazing. I've heard the best is in Britain. Although I have a friend in Idaho that says theirs is the best. So I'll have to try that. Try a few specific things. My go-to dishes are saag, butter chicken or chicken makhani, and of course, you got to get the chicken tikka masala. You never have Nixon? Oh my gosh. Are you not a spicy flavor person? Speaking of spicy, there's I mean, it's the pandemic, whatever. I've been door dashing. You know, I tried this Thai place locally. Woo! Melts my head. It's like soul melting. How hot it is. It's wild. And every time I'm like, oh yeah, mild. It's like mild is like cool and chill. And then you get hot. And all of a sudden you're like, I just want to die. Or sorry, not hot, but medium. Sometimes the medium's good. I actually left comments on the reviews because I was like, sometimes your medium is cool. And then other times, that is sad. Introvert duels. When your favorite Indian place is closed. I've had that happen a few times, especially at the beginning of the pandemic when no one knew what the hell was going on. That is frustrating. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on this one sketch. It's looking pretty good. It's feeling pretty good. We've got our thumbnail. Did our warm-ups as well. And I'm having a good time chatting with y'all, so much love. Surrender. You know, I've always wanted to go to India, Surrender. Surendra. My bad. And if I butchered your name, my apologies. If I said it the wrong way and you now hate me, don't hate me. Okay. So yeah, this Thai place I ordered from, just wild. How spicy everything was. It's really insane. Do you have any drawing goals for 2022? I have some projects unannounced that I'm working on that I'm excited about. Well, announced to the patrons, but the rest of y'all are gonna have to wait. And a few friends know. But that should be wrapped up here in April. It's gonna be a long project. But yeah, anything y'all are excited about? Drawing wise, hoping to learn or do. Also, once again, thanks for joining. If you leave a comment on the video, actually, I don't mean chat, but like after the video posts, or on the video post. I don't know if it's after or whatever, but it actually helps with discovery. People have a hard time finding me, which is probably why there's only 9 people watching. Which is all good. All right. 9 out of 100 and something thousand. This is why platforms suck. Because it's like, it's really hard. It's also difficult. There's our other leg. Trying to develop a good environment and background design. So like for entertainment or for industrial design, for interior design, what are you thinking about? Aw, that's interesting. I don't know how YouTube works, honestly. I've even met with consultants who are like, yeah, I can help your channel grow. Done things, nothing's happened, so it's kind of, for me, it's kind of a lost cause. I'm just like, whatevs. But I've heard good things about TikTok, so we'll see. Entertainment animation. I've had some friends do TikTok and be really successful at it, so we'll see. All right, so now I can add some gray marker to this guy. And we were using Cool Gray 2, I think. So let's go a little darker. Let's go Cool Gray 4. And again, these are... Whoa, this is a juicy marker. These are Ohuhu. Or Ohuhu. I don't know how to say it. They probably have a pronunciation guide somewhere. Anyhow, Ohuhu markers. So using the brush tip here to fill in some dark stuff. Introduce a little bit of contrast, part breaks, so forth. This is why I said it didn't matter so much on this side, because adding the marker would clean it up a little bit. All right. So we are pretty much done here. A couple finishing touches. Should be good to go. And point out some changes. So on this one, the head was a little bit different. I didn't include those little gun thingies in the final, but that's okay. Can always change. Change as you go. No problem there. Let's add a little bit of line weight here on the bottom. I forgot what pen this is, but it's really good. It's Pentel Stylo. I do have a pen and ink guide available on the website. Oh, I forgot to mention. I totally forgot to mention. So, digital sketching guide available now. I actually ordered some copies for myself, and this one happens to be a hardcover version, so it's pretty good actually. There's just a little bit of warping with the printing, but the pages look great. Okay, and the whole purpose of this was to answer a bunch of questions as you're going into digital sketching, to kind of help people with the process, transitioning, or knowing, what tools do I use, when do I use them, what apps are available, all of that stuff. It took me about 5 tries, but I got all the spelling errors correct as well. So apologies if you got one of the very first ones, but this should be good to go. Frequently asked questions and so forth. That link is available in the video description. It says digital sketching guide, so you can check that out. If you are curious, also available as a PDF. Also available as a PDF, so feel free. Check it all out. Appreciate the support if you do pick it up. Am I still using Sketchbook Pro a lot? Not really, actually. I use Photoshop. So if I'm doing like a real professional, for client rendering, I've been using Photoshop more now. I used to just use Procreate exclusively. But now I'm using Photoshop a lot more. Adobe Fresco if I'm doing something that's meant to be or feel more like a painting or illustration, I'll use Fresco. And then Procreate just for general doodling ideas and so forth. But the one thing I do use Sketchbook Pro for, I will say, is if I'm doing like a wheel design. Just because their radial symmetry tool is the best radial symmetry tool you will find anywhere. Hands down, 100%. And their guides, perspective, the rulers, all that stuff, they are the best. Hands down. So nothing compares to them, at least that I've found. So all right. So I'm going to call it good there for today. Thanks again for watching. We're about an hour in. Didn't really have a big turnout today, so I'm going to go hang with my kids, relax for a bit, watch the Book of Boba Fett with them. Maybe. I think they might be gaming right now. So we'll see if they want to break away, but if not, maybe I'll take a nap. Since my nap was interrupted yesterday, like I told you guys. Sketchbook Pro is back and it's alive. I don't know if you knew that, Nixon. It got acquired by a friend of mine from Autodesk. So Autodesk offloaded the product and it's its own company, its own app now. And they are actively developing it. So it will get better. It's going to take some time, but it will get better. Hello, Sanchita. Long time. I'm actually wrapping things up, but catch me next time. Catch me outside. How about that? Or catch the replay of the stream in case you missed anything. But today we did warm-ups, of course, and then I just did these quick warm-up robots here. A little bit more detailed robot sketch. I'll zoom in so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Okay, so gray marker pen interpretation of this thumbnail and robot sketch that my son did. Showing a little bit, he didn't do the sketch, but rather built it in Lego, and I decided to do the sketch. My interpretation. So that's been pretty fun. All right. And with that, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Stay healthy, all the good things. And much love to you all. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to wrap here, guys. I feel like I'm rusty. All right. Thanks, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Take care. If you're a Patreon channel member, I'll be uploading these videos to the Google Drive right after the show. And if not, definitely within the next day, they'll be up. Remember, passion is a process. I'm so rusty. Passion is a process. Take some time, though, on a serious note. If you learn something or you want to get better at drawing, to break it down and explain it to someone, it's only going to help you. You're not just giving away your secrets. Like, you'll actually get better at drawing the more you can break your own stuff down and explain to someone how you do it. Draw every day, of course. Remember, passion is a process. Thank you, patrons and channel members, for your continued support. It means a lot, and it makes things possible, like being able to get more markers to draw more stuff with you. So, thank you. Much appreciated. If there's anything I can do to help make your experience better, definitely let me know. And with that, I wish you a happy Sunday, blessings, and good times. Take care, and I'll see you next time right here on Sketch Day. Peace.